Coming up next, the Timberwolves taking on the Warriors. For the Timberwolves, every game presents another chance to improve and refine their brand of basketball. They want to win each half, each quarter, each minute, each possession. Warriors. We are live. It's a Thursday night presentation here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And joining us courtside, reporter David Aldridge. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Butler out there with Moses Moody. And it's Green in at the center, filling out the middle. And for the Timberwolves, Conley and Edwards are the guards. Jaden McDaniels is out there with Randall, and it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. Well, Greg, this matchup features two teams that want to slow things down and run their offense in the half court.
Yeah, both sides are methodical. They want to get into their sets and create quality looks and also have floor balance. I'd be surprised if we see a ton of fast break opportunities tonight. And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Here's Podziemski. Edwards defending. Outside Curry. Beyond the arc. And rebounded by McDaniels. And now the latest from our reporter David Aldridge.
I had a chance to catch up with Chris Finch. We discussed Steph Curry, of course, and what he advised his team to do against him. Coach said, I told our guys that we have to be right up on him, to fight over screens and not allow him to feel comfortable out there. A huge task for any defense, and we'll see if this one is up to the challenge. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Cans it from downtown. And it's 6 points for Moses Moody.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Conley the pass to Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. No good with the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to Moody. Podziemski with it. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Bounce pass, Butler, and it's Green slamming it down.
With how much Draymond moves on the offensive end, Green gets a lot of dunk opportunities.
Richard, we know the have had over the past decade.
Boy, there's so much player movement these days, and it's hard to keep any roster intact, let alone a superstar team like Golden State.
And here is Curry, following Julius Randle's three. Here's Butler. Right side Green. Here's Curry. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
Just shows you how impressive Curry's shooting ability is, that he can adjust for any distance.
Randle against Butler. Just 5 to shoot. Randle no good. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Leading by 5.
And this kind of shot defines who Butler is. Just a bulldog who embraces finishing against the tight coverage.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
All right, look who's coming out to the court. Come on, he's up. Timberwolves.
Now here's McDaniels. Defense right on him. 6 on the shot clock. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Well, you see the size and the strength and that ability inside. Edwards can play like a power forward at times.
Now here's Curry. Gobert pulls it in.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Edwards. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Edwards got his second basket of the night.
And getting aggressive and creative. Edwards finding ways to create space on the floor.
Top of the key, Butler. Over Randall. And it's Butler missing. Timberwolves trail by 3. To the wing right side. Conley kicks to McDaniels. Pass to Edwards. From outside the arc. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. Warriors leading by 3. To the inside. Randall against Green. Offensive rebound. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Relentless. You will never outwork Draymond.
Conley the pass to Edwards. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And it goes on Draymond Green. This is his first free throw of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
And Edwards drops them both.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
To the middle. He makes that one drop, only a second, 5 tries.
How do you stop Curry? Well, in a short answer, you can't.
RJ, with how well Curry continues to play, I'm not sure his three-point record will ever be broken.
It's going to be tough to do. But even if it does, I think Steph will still be regarded as the best shooter we have ever seen, simply because how he changed the game.
Here's Curry. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. Green with a screen on Edwards. There's the drive, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It didn't take long for Podziemski to establish himself as an elite charge taker.
The funny thing about the game of basketball is that some things can't be taught. Pods clearly has the it factor when it comes for the timing that it takes to draw charges. He can steal a few possessions for you every single game.
First one falls for him. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Gobert. Clark comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. Then for the Warriors, Trace Jackson-Davis is checked in for Draymond Green. Payton comes in for Moses Moody. And it's Buddy Hield in for Stephen Curry. Timberwolves trail by 5. Now DiVincenzo. Pass to Alexander Walker. Fades back. Randall no good.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Steps back. Stolen by Reed. Now here's DiVincenzo. He's defended by Podziemski. Hits it from three-point range.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. The Warriors making a change here. Kuminga's checked in.
Make some noise.
Here's Payton. Hield with it. Kuminga finds Hield. Pass to Jackson-Davis. No one near Payton as he lets it go. There's the three. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Warriors lead by 5.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score, so.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Still yet to score. It's Butler that time on the assist by Payton. And it's a 7-point Warrior lead.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Alexander Walker with the ball. Covered by Payton. Shot clock at 5. Elbow shot. Warriors with the rebound.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Hield the pass to Butler. Over Randall, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
And the release of Butler's jumper, it's so smooth. He has no problem knocking it down from mid-range.
Here's Alexander Walker. Another miss by Minnesota. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Stolen by Reed. Clark inside. Defended by Kuminga. Randall surveying the D. To halt the run. Some solid defense from Butler.
and not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. Back to the action in just a minute. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard. Guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. Trace Jackson-Davis out there with Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Payton in at the 3. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Hield kicks to Payton. 6 to shoot. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
And it's good for 2. Warriors leading by 7. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is figuring things out. He said there's levels. My first few years, I looked for my shot and nothing else. I've learned that I can't win without my teammates and that I have to throw them the ball too. It's a team game. I know that now. Kevin, I know it too, so I'm throwing it back to you.
And you're the best teammate we could have. Thank you, David. The shot's good. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver. And it's really good to see Edwards knock down the mid-range jumper. He continues to work on becoming more consistent from that area.
Oh, Edwards!
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Pass to Jackson-Davis. Payton with the screen. Hield, and he makes good on his first shot of the game. And the Warriors lead by 10.
Comes right off the pick and knocks it down. Great use of the screen by Hield.
DiVincenzo passes to Edwards. Clock at 6 from past the arc. Edwards with confidence.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. DiVincenzo passes to Edwards. Strong move inside by Edwards.
It's simple, guys. Keep getting Edwards the ball and just let Ant cook.
Hield kicks to Curry. Pass to Jackson-Davis. Here's Hield. Again, Hield missing.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Alexander Walker with the ball. Defended by Payton. Reed gets the bucket.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
The thing they have to watch for is mental fatigue. They have to stay focused and finish the job.
Now here's Curry. 9 points in the game so far. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
Not just a jump shooter. Curry is so creative at figuring out little ways to score inside.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Miller. It's Edwards on the wing. He's got 17.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Payton passes to Hield. Lets it go from deep. Drops in the tray. And now it's an 8-point Warrior lead.
And that's what Hield is paid to do. Stretch the floor for this offense.
Here's Edwards. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. The Warriors have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Curry gets it to go inside.
This is what Curry does best. He is so creative at getting into rhythm and staying hot.
The greatest shooter ever, Steph Curry. You played with him. What was it like seeing him day in and day out?
I had the pleasure of playing with Steph the first year he broke the NBA record for threes in a season. And when I tell you he was just scratching the surface, he was always looking to push the boundaries, to see what he can do, and to work at every aspect of his shooting.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Julius Randle comes in for Miller. McDaniels, he's checked in for Alexander Walker. And it's Mike Conley in for Edwards. Different look here for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Trace Jackson Davis. Jimmy Butler comes in for Kuminga. Moody's checked in for Gary Payton. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Stephen Curry. DiVincenzo finds Gobert. Butler against Randle. To stop the run. And he sinks the layup. Randle's got 5.
And the defense cannot underestimate Randle's strength. Pushes right through the contact and gets the shot.
Now here's Butler. He's got 6. And Green slams it in.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And the physicality of Randle's game, impressive. It's what earns him those calls.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And also, they're doing something you don't see as much anymore, and that is converting time and time again from the mid-range.
Dillingham's checked in for the Timberwolves. He hits the second from the line. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Takes the 13-footer. Minnesota with the rebound. Now here's Conley. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Just naturally strong. We've seen more than one defender sort of just bounce off Randle. He's used to it.
That free throw good from Randle. Warriors leading by 6. Pass to Pajemski. And rebounded by McDaniels. Timberwolves have gone 8 of 12 since the start of the second quarter. That's a really high percentage, hitting around 67%. Gobert with a screen for Randall. Good, nice job down low. Now just a 4-point Warrior lead.
And how about the touch there inside? And that's where Randall likes to get the ball, and you can see why.
Gobert with the block. Pass to Conley. Got a piece of it, and he's able to get it back. And it's in there. The Warriors have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Now, here's Butler. Oh, no, stopping Butler that time.
Strong move by Butler, making sure that was a quality possession.
Pass to Dillingham. Conley sets a screen for Dillingham. Randall outside. Over Butler. Randall no good. Warriors leading by 4. Down low. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
A highly talented two-way player. Butler is also known for his tough-nosed approach to the game.
The Warriors have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And he knocks down the first one. Gary Payton has checked in for the Warriors. And so Butler nails both of them. We've got 22 seconds left in the first half of the game. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Randall.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Butler making it happen inside.
And you can expect him to make it when the D is trash like that.
And stolen by Butler. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Alongside Steve Kerr and Coach, what is the offensive approach going to be in the second half?
Well, we just have to do what we do, move the ball and wear them down with our ball movement, our cutting, and our spacing, and set better screens, all the usual stuff.
Yeah, it always seems to work out for you in the long run. Thanks, Steve. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Timberwolves trail by 6. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Julius Randle is out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. When it comes to players who like having fun, Greg, Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
Just 3 to shoot, and Butler puts up a deep 3. Can't connect from long distance. Conley, the pass to Randall. No good that time. Some solid defense from Butler. Green dishes to Curry. Pass to Green. And here is Moody. Now Podziemski. Good on the three-point shot. Podziemski's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Warriors.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Randall. He's got 13. The offensive rebound. Gobert. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And good luck keeping Gobert off the boards. He has a tremendous nose for the ball.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Find the lane. Find the lane. Real shot.
And Gobert knows his role on this team. Rebound, block shots, and look to score near the basket.
Podziemski with it. Edwards defending. Back to Curry. Pass to Moody. Oh, good on the 3. Timberwolves trail by 6. Randall kicks to Edwards. Launches it. And the 3 ball is good. Edwards got 20.
And you have to stay up on Edwards out there, which is dangerous because he's so good at going right around you.
Back to Curry. It's up a 3. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 3 assists now in this one.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Butler from outside. Another 3 for Golden State.
And knew he had a look before he had the ball. Great anticipation by Butler.
Outside Edwards. Conley sets a screen for Edwards. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
Somebody help this man. Get this man some help out there. He's doing everything he can to keep his team in the game.
Now here's Curry. He's got 16. He's feeling it. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. McDaniels with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. That's to Gobert. Edwards with it. Can't hit that one. Great D that time from Green. Butler up top. Over Randall. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. 17 points for Butler.
And continuing to add to his offense over time.
Timeout.
Butler excels at breaking down.
Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen. You show us your best dance move. Let's go. Let's go. Dance machine. No breaks.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Alexander Walker's checked in. Gary Payton is checked in for the Warriors. Here's Alexander Walker. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Warriors.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And we're also seeing a lot from them at the arc in this one. Tonight, it's been all about that three ball for these guys.
First free throw is good. And so, Alexander Walker nails both of them. And the Warriors with possession here. They've held a 12-point lead early. Here's Podziemski. Edwards defending. 5 to shoot. Here's Podziemski. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Warriors leading by 7. Here's Green. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. Richard, when it comes to Draymond Green, we know about his defense. But what does he give you offensively?
I think it starts with his passing. Not many big men can do what he does the way he does it. And especially effective when he's hitting the 3-ball, stretching the floor, allowing for more space for his shooters.
What I appreciate most about Green is his leadership. Strong vocally on and off the floor.
And he's good on the second. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing here by 8. Outside Edwards. Misses the 3. Warriors have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Payton finds Curry. Jacks up a 3. Was shot by Payton, no good. Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. And the basket by Edwards.
Man, that's what they're looking for from Edwards. Scoring from all areas of the court, even mid-range, keeps the defense honest.
Good. Now just a 4-point Warrior lead.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Back to Curry. Launches from deep. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Payton's got his 3rd assist on the night.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 24. Outside Green. Outside Curry. Over Conley. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. And now it's a 9-point Warrior lead. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Some changes here for the Timberwolves. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Gobert. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Edwards. Kuminga's come in for Golden State. Golden State on D. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Pass to Randall. The three. Drills the three-pointer. Randall's got 16 points.
And Conley is just so unselfish. He's very willing to give the ball up if it means setting up a teammate.
Inside. Minnesota with the rebound. 1:52 left to play in the third. Back to Randall. Here's Alexander Walker. And the three off target. Warriors leading by 6. Curry with it. Conley picks him up. High arcing shot. Golden State's gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. And the shot goes in.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
Now here's Randall. He's got 16. No problems knocking that one down. DiVincenzo's got his second basket of the night.
A fantastic decision-making big. Randall with the right choice there, finding the open man.
Kuminga sets a screen for Payton. Kuminga, no good. Timberwolves trail by 5. Pass to Alexander Walker. Now DiVincenzo. Randall outside. Back to DiVincenzo. Butler with the ball. Conley picks him up. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. No one near Curry as he lets it go. A three-pointer off the mark. Here's DiVincenzo. Warriors with the rebound. Kuminga's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Curry with the 3. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting. And we'll be back with you shortly. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. Gary Payton II is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Looney in at the 5 down low. Shot clock at 2.
Drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
And the touch on Edwards' shot is really nice. Gives it just enough power to drop in.
Pass to Hield. Fires for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. And the Warriors lead by 6.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's DiVincenzo. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. With the teardrop, and the layup is up and in. Curry's got 23 points.
And Curry makes the floater look so sweet. You just assume that it's going in the minute he releases it.
Edwards with it. Out guarded by Hield.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Three-pointer, Hield. Timberwolves trail by 4. DiVincenzo passes to Edwards. Reed with it. Defended by Payton. Second shot opportunity. Reed gets the bucket.
How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays, and his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
Richard with Buddy Hield. We're talking about one of the best shooters in the NBA.
No question, he is a marksman. He's going to have to be a mercenary, though. He is the type of an outside threat that every team needs. I don't care what the offensive system is, Buddy Hield will find a way to score.
The first free throw is good.
Guys like Buddy Hield, knockdown shooters, they are in high demand around the league.
Minnesota making some changes. Garza's checked in, and Mike Conley subbed in for Clark. And the Warriors also making a change. Podziemski's checked in. Both free throws good from Hield. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Here is Edwards. And it's Looney with the rebound. Warriors leading by 4 to the paint. Hield with the bucket.
Scoring close in. Hield is more than just a three-point gunner.
Inside. And Reed throws it down.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Pass to Hield. Golden State moving the ball around. Kuminga dishes to Curry. Bullseye! Curry with a deep three.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Pass to Garza. Conley for 3. The shot will not fall.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Curry against Conley. Curry makes it look easy, doesn't he?
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
Outside Edwards. Over Hield. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Edwards got 30.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this win.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now.
Come on, get up for your Timberwolves.
Some changes for Golden State. Green is checked in for Kevon Looney. Butler comes in for Kuminga. And it's Moses Moody in for Hield. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the last timeout. He demanded something of his guys. He said, I'm not satisfied yet. Are you? You've worked hard, but we need to keep piling it on. Don't give them any hope. Guys?
Thanks, David. Now, here's Moody. They set the pick. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Off target from outside. Down low. And Gobert kicks to Conley. Pass to Edwards. Shoots over Podziemski. Counted, and the Warrior lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Edwards.
Those mid-range looks will be there for him. Nice work to capitalize.
Moody with it. And again, no good by Golden State. And here is Conley. Outside Edwards. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. Butler's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Moody finds Curry. Outside Butler. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists tonight. Pass to Conley. Over in the corner, Randall. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. Outside Butler. Green with a screen on Conley. Back to Butler. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here's Edwards. Edwards holding off the D and converts.
Agile move off the contact by Edwards, getting to his shot despite the difficult defense.
McDaniels with the ball. Now Green defending.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for 2, Julius Randle.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within 5. Both free throws good from Randall.
And he's got such a smooth stroke, and it never changes, even in this kind of a high-pressure situation.
Back to Curry. Lets it go with a 3. Good on the triple. Curry's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Warriors.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Warriors leading by 7. Outside Butler. Back to Curry. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 4 assists in the game.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Now, here's Curry. His three-pointer's off the mark. It's Edwards on the wing. He's defended by Pajemski. Gobert the pass to Randall. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
And so they foul intentionally.
Shooting for Golden State, Pajemski at the line for 2.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. That's off as well, so he misses both.
No time to waste on this possession.
Clock working against them right now.
Conley dishes to Gobert. Count!
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
You know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Anthony Edwards, 5th personal foul, 4th team foul. Shooting for Golden State, Pajemski taking 2 shots.
gets the first one, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Taking full advantage of his...
Timberwolves call time here. 15 seconds left in the game. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
There's still a sliver of hope.
We've seen teams come back from this before. Smart to take the timeout and get everybody focused on exactly what needs to be done.
Hey fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise! It's t-shirt bonanza! Make some noise! T-shirt time!
Fifteen seconds left in the fourth. Good! And now they trail by just 4.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basketball.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
Stephen Curry, 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That'd pretty much do it.
Minnesota calls timeout. There's 10 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
There's still a sliver of hope.
We've seen teams come back from this before. Smart to take the timeout and get everybody focused on exactly what needs to be done.
For 3, Edwards. Rebound by Butler. And they go to the intentional foul.
Julius Randle, second personal foul. Team is in the penalty. At the line for the Warriors, Stephen Curry, taking 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. Edwards, good. So we see the Warriors get the win here. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Draymond. When you look at the stat sheet and why things work tonight, what are you looking at the most?
Turnovers. That's the key to the game. Look at turnovers and how many free throws they shot. They weren't able to set their defense. We didn't turn the ball over. We were able to set ours. Those are the two things I look at.
Certainly sounds like the foundation to victory, man. Congrats again. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. We appreciate you tuning in tonight. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Stephen Curry.